to NASCAR Joe YouTube channel.
Folks, it is time to rock, roll, and rumble here at Kevin Harvicks Kern Raceway. Avidizian to the inside. She's going to try to keep Hingorani to her outside through turns 3 and 4. Hingorani with a great start. He's going to use that momentum of that outside lane to come across and lead lap number 1. He does not clear Avidizian down into turns 1 and 2. She's trying to keep that number 70 to his inside, but again, Hingorani putting the power down. He will take the lead down the backstretch. Oh, Eric Johnson Jr. off the pace here at the start-finish line. Eric Johnson Jr. off the pace in the number 5. One of the drivers we expected to contend for victory here today and to contend each and every week for the ARCA Menards Series West Championship. See the lettering rubbed off that left front tire. Looks like he's got a soft left front tire. So Eric Johnson Jr. bringing the number 5 car down onto pit road as we've got another car sideways over in turns 1 and 2. Andrew Chapman going around. That'll put us under caution for the first time with 36 laps in the book. To bring out that first caution flag of the day. I think I see what's going to happen there. To the outside, just kind of ran out of racing room. Caught the tail end of it right there. But if you saw that car to the outside going down into turn 1, right there, 3 wide, not going to work down in turn 1. Andrew Chapman, just a quick spin. Unfortunately, I do believe he lost a lap in that exchange. So Sean Hingorani and Trevor Huddleston have checked out. There's Hingorani. Ooh, look at that move. Hingorani way to the bottom side of the racetrack to avoid Toby Blanton in that 00 car. Toby making his ARCA Menards Series West debut, making a nice recovery. As we've got another car sideways now over in turns 3 and 4. No contact. Mia Lovell in the 15. Let's take a look at what happened down in 3 and 4. Looks like Mia Lovell just got a little too hot down there into 3 and 4. Hingorani on the hammer. Let's see what Huddleston can do with it down into turn 1. Huddleston trying to keep that 50 car to the inside. Hingorani not going to allow it. He's going to pull ahead and dive down in front to cut Huddleston's charge off through 3 and 4. Here comes Joey East to the outside. He tries to draw alongside Trevor Huddleston, but can't make it stick. And look at this, 3 wide down the backstretch. Mayhew to the inside of Hailie Deegan. Avidizian to the outside. Jaden Reyna in the 42 in the mix. So is Eric Nascimento in the 4. Wow, some intense racing. Here's we kick off the second half of the Oil Workers 150. 44 more times around before we settle it here at Kevin Harvicks Kern Raceway. Great restart for Sean Hingorani and an equally great restart for Mason Massey. Massey to the inside down into turn 1. He's going to try to stay even off of turn 2 and down the backstretch. Can he get to the bottom in turn 3? Hingorani rolling the top side. Massey doesn't want to give it up, but he's going to have to. Hingorani retakes the lead. Here comes Taylor Mayhew in the 17. There's Mia Lovell to the inside of Jaden Reyna. She's going to bounce off the 42 car and go around again over there in turn 4. Keep an eye on the left side tires of that 15 car. Right there. De-wedges that race car, pushes her up. She bounces off the 42 car, and rather than send them both to the outside wall, she, of course, turns it hard to the right. Jade Avidizian alongside Eric Nascimento to the restart line. Hingorani with the jump. Look at that restart by Trevor Huddleston, but look at that restart by Mason Massey. Massey's going to try to drive Hingorani up the racetrack. Massey to the lead off of turn 2 for the first time tonight. A new leader, Mason Massey to the point. exactly what I said he was going to try to do. He drove Hingorani up the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Mason Massey to the lead. Oh, we've got a car spinning, several cars spinning at the back of the field. And that will put us under caution, and this is not what Mason Massey wanted to see. Mason Massey elects the outside, Sean Hingorani to the inside. We'll see if Hingorani remembers what happened on that last restart. Mason Massey on the go button. Down into turn 1. Let's see what happens with Hingorani to his inside. Hingorani going to move up the racetrack. He's going to get together with Mason Massey off of turn 2. Mayhew looking for some racing room to the bottom side. What happens down into 3? Mayhew to the back bumper of the 13 car. Mayhew trying to get to the front. Hingorani into the back bumper of Mason Massey. We're all stacked up for the lead. Here comes Nascimento in the 4. Intense racing with just a handful of laps remaining. Looking to become the 30th driver to win in his first series start. We've got a car in the outside wall down the backstretch. The caution flag coming out. With a 15 car a little loose going into the turn. There's Gavin Ray and the number 7. Gavin already hugging the white line. Not much he could have done right there. Mia drifting up the racetrack and pow, right into the outside wall. And that will end the night for Julian DaCosta. Rolling to the restart line off of turn 4. Green flag back in the air. Mayhew in the 17. Did he get to that restart line a little too soon? To the inside. Coming to the white flag. We're going to have the restart under review. Caution flag going to come out. Caution flag going to come out. Jaden Reyna in the 42. To settle it here in overtime number 2. And look at that. 17 spins the tires. Hingorani looking to the inside. He's going to try to make it 3 wide down into turn 1. Mayhew trying to get to the back bumper of the 19. Massey stretching out the advantage down the backstretch. All kinds of contact there between Huddleston and Hingorani. Coming to the white flag. Final time around here in Bakersfield. Look at Eric Nascimento in the number 4, battling for second with Taylor Mayhew. Massey down the backstretch, looking for his first ever ARCA Menards Series West win in his first ever start. He's going to get it done. Bill McAnally Racing scoring victory number 101. Give it to Mason Massey here in Bakersfield. And we're wrecking after the checkered flag.